Sorry about all that, guys. I got kicked out. Hopefully, you guys got to see the intro. I don't see anybody here, so I'm gonna jump into this. Welcome to the Truth Seeker. So, I'm back home. As you guys can see, I'm back in my little makeup office slash studio slash clothes. That was hi. Welcome to the Truth Seeker. Oh, I'm so glad to be home. So glad to be home. Although I do miss my mom already and my best friend, um, who stays with my mom, takes care of her while I'm not home and while I'm not around, So it works out both ways. But I'm home, and yesterday I wanted to go live when I was there, but it just things didn't work out. There was too much confusion going on, so I wasn't able to go live. But we had an Amber Alert that had popped up, and so my phone, my best friend's phone, and my mom's phone all start. We were sitting at the kitchen table having coffee, and we just heard all of our phones going off. So it was crazy. Now, I do believe, this is why we have Amber Alerts, because it came out quick. They were, rescued. I'm going to read you guys a story, and I'm going to let you guys watch this video we have. Now, this was an Amber Alert, and this involved, a little bit closer. No. So anywho, this is about a teen mom, 1-year-old daughter found in Akron. Amber Alert police say. I know it now is because apparently on the government tablet that I had gotten, I guess it might have expired, so now it only goes off of Wi-Fi. But my internet and cable is currently turned off right now, so it may be just a little bit. I have my hotspot on right now. I'm just waiting on my blessing to come, and then I'll get my internet turned back on. But listen to this.
Found safe. That's right, Jessica Schmidt has the latest Amber Alert. What are you learning, Jessica? Westchester police are now telling us that 17-year-old Mayoli Toscano Herrera and their 1-year-old daughter Sarah have been found safe in the Akron, Ohio area.
Thank God.
This morning, that's when police got a call that
Hi, Sapphire. Thank you. Yes, I made it home.
The little girl's Sarah's father, 23-year-old Byron Tejeda, took them. Investigators feared they were in danger because of a history of domestic violence. They say March 9th, a domestic dispute happened in Akron, which then led to Herrera and her daughter being put into the Butler County foster system on an emergency basis.
Foster system.
Details about exactly how they were found or said if any sort of arrest has been made, but again, they did tell us that Herrera and her daughter are now safe. Ken Brown had the latest details on what unfolded today on Fox 19.
So they were found and safe, thank God. Hold on, I didn't want anybody to see that message. Okay, so they were found safe. They were put into a foster home, a foster emergency due to domestic violence. This violence is when couples, and so she just went crazy. Now, it does, I remember what the article says, because videos don't always go off of what the article says. So this was published March 11th, 2024 at 10:21, updated 22 hours ago. So Westchester Township, I know where that's at. Westchester Township, Ohio. A teen mom and her 1-year-old daughter were located in Akron Monday afternoon, just hours after an Amber Alert was issued by the Westchester Police. Molly Tascasco Herrera, 17-year-old, and her daughter Sarah Tadato Herrera were found at 1:30 p.m. according to the Westchester Police Public Information Officer Bob Wilson. Both of the girls are okay, Wilson said. Early Monday, officers were called to emergency foster care home in Westchester after they received a call that Molly and Sarah were abducted. Westchester Township Assistance Police Chief L.T. Col. Oh, you need smokes. Hold on. There you go, baby. Um, Sorry, that was the hubby getting the cigarettes. He must have just woke up. I must have been too loud. Where was I at? So police think mom and daughter were with a 22-year-old Brian Tedita, Sarah's father. According to 911 call from the foster care facility, the caller told dispatchers that the teen mother jumped in the white truck which drove away from the property. The caller also said Molly, I'm going to say that's Molly or Mole, did not have a cell phone or probably used a tablet to contact Brian. Authorities feared that the two were in danger due to the alleged history of severe domestic violence. By Tito. Tito Wilson wrote in his press release on March 9th, the domestic violence incident allegedly occurred in Akron. Robaz explained. As a result, Molly and Sarah, both juveniles, were placed in the Butler County foster care system on an emergency basis. The U.S. Marshal Service has Herrera, Sarah, and Brian were found in an Akron home. Quick work by the Westchester Police, the missing child unit in Northern Ohio, and the NOVFTF Akron Division, along with fear of reaching an Amber Alert system, led the safe recovery of these two victims. The U.S. Marshal Pete Elliott to any of our local departments when it's critical endangered missing children are involved. Brian was arrested, and according to the U.S. Marshal Services, the 22-year-old will be extradited back to Westchester. So Akron is about maybe 30 minutes away. At least someone called LE quickly. Yes. Yes, I'm so glad. And thank you, honey, Miss Spitfire. Yeah, see, that's why I say, Amber Alerts, they're very reliable when you have all the information and stuff. Amber Alerts do work really, really well. I'm so glad these two were found safe. And now he's being extradited back. So Akron, Ohio is on the outskirts of Cleveland. So you have Cleveland, then you have little towns and little parts of Cleveland. You have the bad sides of Cleveland. And then you have Akron and something else. Akron is a little bit farther from Cleveland. It's like that's before you even get to Cleveland. Before you get to Cleveland, when you come from Westchester, which is a part of Cleveland, there's Palma, there's Westchester, you got Crocker Park, you got Cleveland is very, very huge. And you got cities and towns, parts of Cleveland. I mean, Cleveland is huge. So, but I do know you got to drive past the Akron exit. So he was found. The Amber Alert went out. So they were found. Okay, so they were found around 1:30. I do believe the it went out. Did it go out in the morning, or were we at the party when that happened? I'm trying to remember. Maybe we just got home from the birthday party and the alarm went out. Did you see that gray Judd take over 200 predators off the street? No, but I will have to check that out. Grady. I don't haven't heard of him, but I'll have to check him out though. Um, I love when other YouTubers get involved with missing kids, and it's much needed. Um, did you see Miss Spitfire? I know it's been released. I know it was released today. There's been 60 new charges upon Stefan. I gotta smoke a cigarette because this just drives me nuts. Okay, so I'm gonna read here. So it was the Amber Alert was statewide Amber Alert because they can do statewide and then they can do another one like local. But this Amber Alert went out statewide. Amber Alert found safe. Um, they were located safely in Akron hours after the Amber Alert was issued. So it happened quick, guys. You heard that too? 60 new charges on this guy. Supposedly he has all kinds of videos and photos of her. I do believe Clutch My Pearls is doing it now. Shout out to that channel. I love him. He's so funny. I didn't see Dolly do nothing about it. I don't see anything about Court TV. Now I do know Vinnie Politan has a channel. So this guy has to be expedited back. I wonder why they use extradited because it's only probably like a 30-minute drive. He was on the outskirts of Cleveland. He was just getting out of Cleveland or going into Cleveland. Yeah, Justin is a sweetheart. I love him. Yeah, he's going over the 60 charges, but I didn't get to stay because I came live over here. We have the trial for Corey Bixby going on. We have not Chad, but the other guy for the Michigan shooting. There's just so much going on. It's crazy. Just like exactly what Dolly had said. He's only one person. You can't cover everything, and that's the sad part is we can't cover everything, and it sucks because it shouldn't be this much. It should not be forever. It just feels like every day we wake up. The whole time that I was at my mom's house, I had scam callers calling me. It was a pain in the butt. Had my appointment with my mom. She was with me, which was good. I liked that. I had some support. I put my hair up. It's really nice in Ohio today. It's supposed to be 60 something, I think. And my niece, shout out to my little niece. I love her to death. She got me, this is an old dress, but this is an old dress from Walmart. But my niece from that store, Gabe's, I love these things. I'm not too sure about the pop the collar thingy here. But I love these little shawls. So I figured I'm gonna wear this. It's nice out. It's not too hot. It's like 60s. The weather I prefer, where I don't have to run heat. I need to put my ACs back in soon. The summertime is coming, and I hate being hot. I'm just not sure about the pop the collar. I love this color though. I love these little. It has these on it. This one was kind of like This is probably why Gabe's is so cheap, is because it could have like any malfunctions with it. Like, see here, it's got this piece. That's probably why it's at the store. If there's anything wrong with the clothing, it goes to the store. It's kind of like a Goodwill, but way better than a Goodwill. Everything's brand new. It's just cheaper because you got they did have a nice Vera Bradley purse. It was really, really nice. But they got purses. This store has everything. It's beautiful. You never notice. Yeah, you don't notice the little things that are wrong with it, but I thought it was super cute. And for $7.99, my niece was like, "Just get it, Aunt Jackie." And I'm like, "No, Sierra. You know how embarrassing it is to have, being broke and going shopping, because we were shopping for Kehlani's birthday party. I had already got KK something, but she wanted to go more and more shopping, so we did. But this Amber Alert had everybody like a 17-year-old and a 1-year-old. Now, I don't understand if she got in willingly or if he just grabbed her from the foster shelter or whatever they were at. But now they're back there at the shelter, it did say, and he was being expedited. So I'm going to see if I can pull up. Let's go to Court TV here real quick. I was clearing some of this shit out. It's hot. So there's 60 new charges on this guy. I cannot believe this. And I normally don't like to speculate or theorize or do theories, but I need you guys to let me know in the chat. What do you guys think? Do you think the mom knew? This is what I think. This is exactly what I think. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, Granny's watching us doing stuff on too. This is age restricted, so you might have missed it ago. Leslie Jones is an inspiration. I like that girl. Leslie Jones. Okay, so I believe the little girl was pregnant. I hate to say it, but I really do believe with all this abuse happening since she was 11, if she was 11 years old and she was going through this, I want to say, little girls get their periods very young, So it makes me wonder really if she was pregnant and the mom found out about it. The mom found out about her situation and her being abused. And I just feel like the mother had snapped, but then I don't want to feel that way though. I don't want to feel like the mother had snapped to go to that far to do that to her own daughter. But we've been seeing these parents out here unaliving all their children. So I don't trust the mother whatsoever. I do not trust her. There's something about her, and I can't imagine her letting this continue to go on. So I'm just wondering if she had found out that he was sexually abusing her, she was pregnant, and I'm torn. I'm torn between right there. I don't know if she did it or if he did it. If he did it because he got her, you know what? Or okay, yes, I definitely want to Polk County. I think I want to Is that the one I was looking for with the predators? Yes, I do remember seeing that. If I click on it, is it going to let me share screen? I don't know how to do that. I'm not sure. If I click on it, oh, see, that's what it does. Okay, so let's star that comment, and then I'm going to. No, we don't want to do that. Remove from stage. How can you remove yourself from stage? That is too funny. You can exit yourself out. Okay, let me go. Grady, Fox News. I want to say I remember seeing that, and I wanted to talk about the predators that he took off the street. I know there was one where there was an arrest for HT, and let me see. Okay, I'm gonna type in this CRAD. Grady. All right, let's see this guy. I remember seeing him talk about. I subscribed to his. There we go. Press conference.
Operation where we arrested 228 people.
I remember. Thank you, girl. Thank you, Spitfire. I remember this.
That operation was underway. We also had another operation underway where we were specifically searching out sexual predators, deviants who were focusing on or targeting or wanting to have sex with children. And that was
Isn't that sick?
mission. And as I've said before, it takes a lot of people to put these operations on. And if we'd only arrested one person, the entire week would have been worth all the investment. But we arrested many more than that. But that's not possible without our colleagues and our partners. Today I have representing the Lakeland Police Department who worked with us, Ty Thompson, who is the captain. We also have Sheriff Crawford from Hardin County, Lieutenant Austin Leal from Auburndale Police Department, Lieutenant Dale Hickman
Oh, shit.
from Lake Wells Police
Crap.
Department, and then from the State Attorney's Office is Monica Smith.
I was sweating. My side of my nose itches.
Is simply the very best. And he thinks, like all of us think, that it is
Crazy.
unacceptable for these sexual predators to roam around and attempt to engage in sex with children. He recognizes how dangerous they are. Now, Monica is the tiniest person of our group, but she's the baddest one. When she gets in court, she is going to pull these people accountable according to the law.
I hope so.
And they may look at us for our size, but they need to look at Monica for her determination to keep the people and the children safe. And I appreciate Brian appointing you to that position. But today I'm going to go over some snapshots.
Uh-oh.
And in addition to these folks that were arrested and the one that's wanted,
Uh-oh, guys.
these folks are those folks. Those folks have already been through the system, and we're going to talk about them.
I thought of you when you saw. Yes, it is sickening. I did. I seen this come over on my news feed on that news direct, whatever, that site I told you guys about, that news break. I seen it somewhere that this had happened, and then I wasn't able to find it again. So I'm really glad.
Already designated as a sexual offender.
Babe, turn that heat down.
But
Please. I'm dying up here.
against a 16-year-old child. Back
Oh
in the
my
day,
God.
it
16-year-old
was 1
child.
year in prison and 9 years of probation. And
Look
then
at
he was
him.
sent to us. In 2017, we arrested him for soliciting prostitution at one of our haunts.
Oh, you're the best. I love you, Spitfire.
In 2017, at the same
I'm so
time,
glad
we
I
charged
found
him
you
for
and I
failure
got your
to
support,
register.
and it really means a lot
So
to
we
me.
charged him with
As
new
I don't
FUI
see all my friends over
and
here like I
Illinois
normally
crime.
would, but
For
it's
that
okay.
misdemeanor 2, he ended up with 360
They're probably
days
listening
in
into
jail.
the drama. I couldn't
When
be there
normal people
anymore.
would say, hey, I don't want any more of
I'm not going
this.
to put
I've
myself
already
in
been
that
to prison.
anymore, going
I'm
over
on
there.
sex offender status. I've gotten
This
caught
guy's
again and
sickening.
off. And they sent me back to the county jail for a year. But you know what? He is a classic example of how they never change their stripes. If they're not locked up,
Mm-hmm.
no matter what state,
I agree.
no matter how many times they have to check in, he's out seeking deviant sex with children. So, in this particular operation,
Yuck.
he's online, which is a violation of his condition, and he sees an ad that our undercover people put online.
Oh my God.
And he goes to an undercover location, thinking he's paying dad $80 to have sex with his child, only 15 years of age. So he was charged
Oh my
with 2 counts
God.
of travel because the first day he traveled but didn't come to the operation. The second day he traveled, and that's when we arrested him. He was also charged with using a two-way device. He was also charged with a felony of the first degree.
Wow.
Commercial human trafficking, because he was going to pay to have sex with a child.
Oh my God. Can we just burn him?
He wouldn't talk with us. But
Can we just
he had 4 $20 bills and a condom,
fry him?
which matched exactly what he needed in order to commit this crime.
Look at that
So
sicko.
you see, despite his
I'm
very
glad that made you lurkers come out. Yes.
he's still at it. Well, now we've got him charged with a
Yes.
first-degree felony, and our goal is that
Oh my God.
he's 45. A good 25 or 30 years, which is about the max you can get.
Wow. What a sick fucker.
Get the judge to run his other charges consecutive. He needs never to breathe air outside of
I like this guy. I like this cop.
But then, have I told you before
He
about
is
Larry
sickening.
Hayes? Larry Hayes is 41. He's from Plant City.
Oh my God. Look at him.
Did you hear what I said?
He's married.
The man is married. He just retired from the Army on February of 23.
Oh my God.
He retired from the Army as a staff sergeant assigned to satellite systems analyst. And then he came back into the service at
No
the
way.
Department of Defense, working at Big Bill in a high security area.
You got me fucked up. He worked as a, he was in the army?
Child, and he was going to pay her dad $250 for the privilege.
Oh
Now,
my
there's another
God.
one to look at. Do we have that teed up now? To see.
They posted these ads to trap these guys. I don't know about that.
Is it ready to show? We got to show it at the end. You don't have it queued up yet. Okay, we'll show it to you at the end of the operation. Keep in mind that he immediately tells us, I'm there to rescue her. Well, the reality is, we rescued some child from him. He doesn't have any criminal history until this arrest. So he's charged with soliciting a
Oh
client
my
to
God.
travel, which is human trafficking, which is a first-degree felony. Okay? Along with communications devices and that sort of thing. All right, next.
Oh my God.
Edmundo Salva. He's 36 from North Carolina.
36 years old. I'm older than this person.
And he is a TSA screener. That's right. You know the guy that you got to go through the line at the airports?
Oh my God.
At Raleigh-Durham International Airport. This is who the federal government trusts to screen you. Makes you wonder when they want to do.
God, they took a lot off the street.
So
Oh my God.
he was going to pay $100 to dad to have sex with her daughter. Well, so happens dad and daughter were undercover folks. But what did we do? We saved children from being victims, because if he hadn't hit on our ad, he might have hit.
Well, those are all the people. That's what I seen. This one, Spitfire. This is the one that I seen with all the.
What he was doing here, he said he was on his way to South Florida to attend a birthday party.
Oh my God.
We don't have birthday parties in the county jail.
They took a lot of them off the streets, though, didn't they?
All of these guys I'm talking about are still in jail. They're not out.
Thank God.
And then he sprung this on us like his DOD buddy. They're really not buddies, but they think a lot. Hey, I've had TSA training.
13 and 7 days ago. Polk County trafficking bus leads to 228 arrests. 13 victims rescued.
Screening on the way in. And he traveled. First degree.
I'm going to speed this up just a tad bit because I want to listen to the other one.
And there's Hassan Abu Halia. He's from Brandon. He's 27. And he's married.
Oh my God, he's married.
That there has to be some mad wives. If there's not, there should be mad wives, or they should be ex-wives. It's like, hey, you might as well move on with your life, because upon conviction, these guys are not coming home.
Nope.
He said that he worked as a customer service center as a call supervisor.
Oh my God.
He said that he worked for AT&T. AT&T didn't want any part about that, and they did not confirm that at all. He's a Jordanian citizen, but he has a permanent resident status in the United States.
Oh my God.
He was $100 for a half hour of sex. And he thought he was paying it to a mom, and in turn was going to have sex with her daughter. Well, that's a first-degree felony. He's still locked up.
Good. Lock these fuckers up.
And then there's Lewis Nelson. He's 29 from Tampa. He said that he worked for Bosch and Long in Tampa. And they would not confirm that. I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to take credit for this rascal being around either, but we confirmed it through pay stubs. And he also said he drove for Uber Eats.
Oh. Ew.
I know everybody's got it. But we see the weirdest dudes driving and delivering packages and Uber Eats, but they'll steal stuff. They'll try to have sex with your kids. You got to be careful who you invite to your house. Because
Yeah.
they know where you are, and they see your children, they see that too.
Yep.
But he solicited for you for sex. Oh, did you know that he's a Haitian citizen here on a work visa? We did an ICE notification just so that they would be aware. We also notified the Haiti government, like, I'm sure they do.
Sick.
But he's also locked up for the first
Thank God they're locked.
And then there's Brandon.
I mean, I know it's entrapment, but I guess they kind of have to do these things, is what I call them. A lot of people call it entrapment. But you got to have these type of things to be able to catch these bad weirdos. You know, the wackadoos. The weirdos. The wackadoos, guys. Look at him. Oh my goodness.
That Grady Judd for all the work he does to protect children in this community. How many brain cells do you really have? I mean, like, you're the guy I'm trying to protect the kids from one of my great detectives that lives from the police departments. I appreciate your respect to me. I hope you like the accommodations in the jail. Just thinking out loud.
Oh my God. This cop. Listen to this. Hold on.
He's married. He's got 3 children, 17, 13, and Grady Judd for all the work he does to protect children in this community.
Listen to this. He's talking to the picture.
I'm trying to protect the kids from one of my great detectives that lives from the police departments. I appreciate your respect to me. I hope you like the accommodations in the jail. Just thinking out loud. He didn't travel because he was afraid. Then there's Manuel.
Oh my God.
He's married. He's got 3 children, 17, 13, and 19. He's a laborer. He did not travel. He was charged with unlawful two-way communications, using the computer to solicit a guardian for sex. He wanted to have sex with a 15-year-old child. You have children the same age. And he's out
Right.
to victimize other people's children. He was willing to pay $100 to have sex. He sent a screenshot of one advertisement that went out that was calling us out.
Can we just shoot them? Can we just unalive them all?
And, that's a play.
Oh my god. He talked to that picture like that was he let that picture have it. I hope you like the accommodations of the jail.
John gets an extra big picture.
Ooh, look at this old man.
Now, folks, y'all know John. He's a contractor. He works in Lake County. He lives in Dunedin. He's a local guy. He chatted. He was going to pay $380 to have sex for 2 hours with a 50-year-old girl. He was going to pay mom.
I'm done.
He's very filthy. We can't even say those words. How bad are they? They're worse than the words your mama used to wash your mouth out with soap for saying when you were a kid. I tell you that. And he talked about.
Oh my god.
He's a filthy rest. Well, John, he's not any kid of the second president. That's the words we got. John, you might as well tell you something. Because we're coming after you. We're going to fight you. Yeah, we know that you're hiding right now. So you can go to jail or you can go to jail tired. And how you do that's up to you. And for friends, relatives, somebody that may know where John is.
He's wanted. They don't have him.
Tell them you can say totally anonymous. We'll give you cash and you'll go to jail sooner rather than later. He's out. And he's capable of having sex with your children.
Oh my god.
Now, I want to remind you of an independent press conference we did last week of Robert Miranda from Titusville. He was not a registered sex offender here, but he was living part-time here. And this is a guy that was masturbating and tried to get a little girl, a 9-year-old girl, into the car by saying, "Have you lost your puppy? Come look at this brown and black puppy." And the 9-year-old girl ran to a friend, and we charged him with a lot of things. This guy, explained last week, is horrifically dangerous. The court yesterday just rejected his appeal for bond. He's going to be in jail until he's tried. Our goal is to send him to jail forever. But guess what? In a different part of the state, he was on that list. And because of his conduct.
This is crazy. And all the ones they're showing are just a drop in the bucket of what they took out. Yeah. This is just a tiny little drop. Spitfire, you were absolutely right, babes, girl. I cannot believe this.
Per capita for the population. So you'll have greater numbers than us in Hillsborough because it's a greater population. But those kind of folks right there that we arrested.
I cannot believe that.
There were 1,256 registered.
Oh, they got another wanted one.
188 of the 1,256.
We got to find him. We got to find the 2 wanted ones. We got the guy with the white hair, and now we have this guy.
126 of those charges were as a result of conduct against the child or threatened conduct against the child or a minor. Now, understand, when you go on this list as an offender, you have to register twice a year. And we're supposed to go out and lay eyes on you by state statute once a year. In Polk County, our detectives go out and lay eyes on you 4 times a year. A lot more than the state requires. Predators.
There's 2 of them. Antone Starks and James Johnson.
4 times a year in addition to the registration. But that's all we can do. This is the ones we know about. And
Sick names.
1188 and 126, or if you look at the totality 1409, we arrest people every week for violating the status. So that was the other part of our operation, not just to catch the new ones, but to make sure where these folks are and they violated. Now these 2 guys are at large. This is James Johnson. He's 39. He's a sex offender. He's from the Lakeland area. His last known address was 1409 Dawn Heights, off of the east side of the county. We don't know where he is.
Scoob tore his turkey up. This is the only thing that's left of him.
He served his time.
He took out the stuffing, and he's still. I got stuffing all over my floor. These 2 guys we gotta find and get them off the streets.
We want him for the same thing. We want Johnson for failure to maintain an address. He was in
prison for
5 years for a sex offense, plus an additional 5 years for registration violations. So he's been to prison already 10 years. Well,
this guy is good.
These folks aren't locked up. They're a danger to society.
Oh my god. I didn't know about this. Sorry, I know we were on the human trafficking.
The Sheriff's Office way, we tell to you about a very significant issue. The first one to speak is going to be Chief Andy Ray from the Bartow Police Department because we assisted Chief Ray. So he will give you the preliminary information and then I'll talk
News conference of Barton man arrested in death of a 4-month-old baby, March 6th of 2024. 5 days ago. I've never heard of this.
I want to talk to you today about an investigation that started in Bartow.
Thursday evening, the 22nd of February. Bartow officers were dispatched to the Bartow Regional Hospital, to report of a child that was injured and had arrived in cardiac arrest. So first officers on scene made contact in the emergency room with the medical personnel there, and they were working feverishly to save this child's life. Turns out that the child is a 4-month-old little girl. Those officers, being given some information at the scene, then contacted supervision and asked for a detective. One of our detectives responded. Supervisor was notified as well and started investigation there initially. It was not a great opportunity to get a lot of information because the whole team at the emergency room was to save the child's life. That was a little bit after 8:30 in the evening on Thursday evening. A helicopter was dispatched, a medical helicopter was dispatched, and the child was stabilized briefly, and then placed on the helicopter and flown to St. Joseph's Hospital in Tampa. Our detectives went over there along with supervision to get some more details about the investigation and also the status of the child. Once they got there and got some answers, at that point it was obvious that the child had multiple injuries. And at that point, I contacted my colleagues at the sheriff's office.
Oh my God! To say she's alive.
And requested their assistance in the investigation. They then dispatched homicide investigators from the Bureau of Criminal Investigations at the sheriff's office, and they arrived, were briefed, and then took over the investigation at that point. I'm very thankful, as always, for our relationship with the Polk County Sheriff's Office.
4-year-old little girl died.
We work very well together here in Polk County. We all know each other. We all appreciate and support each other. And
This happened
based on the information that we have.
5 days ago, but the incident happened in February. But why isn't nobody talking about this? Why haven't I seen not one freaking fracking person
Thank you, Chief.
talking about this?
That's how we work here. We've always worked here. Is we work together, and I have a very experienced homicide.
Oh my God, a 4-month-old baby.
In the city of Bartow, they very rarely have a homicide, so they call us when they have one. So unfortunately, we get a lot more opportunities to investigate.
Oh my God, this makes me sick. A 4-month-old baby.
That's the sheriff's office. But I want to introduce you to a murder, to someone
Here
who
we go.
viciously murdered
Trigger warning, guys.
4-year-old baby girl that they refer to as Strawberry. Now,
Strawberry.
it appears to me that normal society can't understand this kind of person. Well, I can tell you from a great deal of experience that a lifelong law enforcement officer can't understand this kind of person either. But here he is, Jacob Kubai. He's 22 years of age.
Oh my God.
And his wife had this baby just 4 months ago. And on February the 22nd in the evening, Jacob Strawberry took Mom to work. They dropped her off at the Texas Cattle Company in Lakeland at about 5 minutes to 5 in the afternoon. And then he went home with the baby.
Oh my God.
That Mom works also at Buffalo Wild Wings. So she's working 2 jobs.
Oh my God.
Jacob's staying home with a baby. So he arrives at home. And he then, at about 20 minutes to, I guess it's about 20 minutes to 6 when he gets back home, he plays video games for a while. He discovers while he's fixing dinner that he doesn't have any chicken broth for the food. So he said he took the baby Strawberry and went to Walmart. He told us this.
Oh my God.
Now, we call the video at Walmart. He has no baby. And then we watch him shop, and then he comes through the line to self-checkout with no baby. Then he goes home at about 6:54. So he's at Walmart in less than 10 minutes. He said at 7:50 in the evening, about 7:50, he fed the baby and checked on her every 10 minutes. We felt that was a little strange. At 7:50, fed the baby, checked on her. At 8 o'clock, checked on her. At 8:10 p.m., he checked on her and found the baby unresponsive. He said he tried CPR. Investigation shows that he gave 5 compressions.
Oh
He
my
saw that the baby still
God.
was unresponsive, so he grabbed the baby up and drove to Bartow Regional, where the Bartow Police Department was notified.
As the chief said, then they flew the baby to St. Joe, and here's what they discovered at autopsy, and they discovered many of these injuries.
Oh my
as
God,
well.
you guys, this is
They
stupid.
discovered that night the baby had a skull fracture. The child had multiple impact bruises to the forehead.
Oh my
The
God.
baby had 10 ribs fractured,
Oh my God.
and she had a hemorrhage in her spine.
Oh Jesus, baby. Oh God.
Years of brain bleed.
Oh.
The baby fought for life and lived 2 more days before she died.
Oh.
Then an autopsy was completed. And an autopsy, it gave the details. Our detectives said they counted a minimum of 10 strikes to the forehead. Did you hear that? The baby was beaten in the forehead at least by 10 different strikes. They said that would have been from a squeezing of the child. In addition to that, the significant skull fracture to the back of the head.
Oh my God, you guys, trigger warning so bad.
Like striking a hard object.
I just want to punch this dude in his face and cut his dick off.
And the only person that was home with the baby at the time was Jacob.
That poor mother should have knew better.
Mom said the baby had no bruising when she went to work. The baby was not complaining or restless as an infant would be that had significant injuries. It leaves only him. So our detectives, who are simply the very best on our homicide team, talk to him. At first, he's totally lucid. Goes, I don't know what you're talking about. We put him in a cell. Told him he was going to be charged eventually with aggravated manslaughter.
Oh my
Child
God.
abuse, aggravated child abuse. And then when we took him out of the interview room because he wanted to talk to us some more, he started saying things like, none of this is real. My wife's not real. My baby's not real. This is a fantasy. It just didn't happen. He began immediately playing games with us.
Oh my God. I bet he did.
Zero remorse. He shed not one tear. And yet he is literally beaten and squeezed
I'm so sorry, guys.
his baby to death at 4 months old.
That just
No remorse.
hit my heart and it stabbed it so hard.
Mother responded appropriately when she heard of this injury to her child and couldn't understand how it happened. The case is still under investigation. He's locked up in the county jail, and occasionally you really see.
That baby fought for 2 days after. Oh my, we don't know her name. And I hope to God that mother gets charged too. Maybe the mom didn't know her boyfriend was beating her child, just like the Adam Montgomery. If the mom didn't really know this stuff, then okay. But come on, people, you should know who is around your kid at all times, at all costs. You don't trust people. I don't think she did. I don't. And I pray that she did not know that her boyfriend was doing this. This is so sad.
But based upon the investigation,
You know,
the death of the injury,
she was at work working 2 jobs to provide for her baby and take care of him. And he should be out working the 2 jobs, her being home.
And what this baby was exposed to before she died. Any questions?
Is there any other sort of previous history of this happening? I know the baby was only 4 months old, but were there any other complaints or any other signs?
That is still under investigation. We don't see the previous complaints to DCF, and obviously we've been dealing with the instant injuries and the instant death, and we will follow up with that.
Oh, mother. She's going to have to wait. I'll have to call her back.
If there's any older injuries.
Hi, Mary
Jane. Injuries. The baby's only 4 months old, so there's more investigation to do. But at this point in the investigation, and we never say never.
Hi, sweetheart. Thank you for stopping
no
in.
investigative information that would lead us to
I'll give you a little recap. Miss Spitfire gave us an article of this guy busting 228 people. They rescued 13 victims from being HT'd. We talked about that. Now we're going over this conference of a 4-month-old baby who was unalived by the mom's boyfriend, I do believe. We previously went over an Amber Alert out of my area, which is Westchester in Cleveland. The Amber Alert happened the other day. 30 minutes within a time frame, they got him in one. They rescued the mom and the 1-year-old at 1:30 p.m. in Akron, Ohio. The mom and the 1-year-old daughter is in a foster emergency shelter, which I do believe she was at one before. Got in the vehicle with the ex-baby daddy, and then there was domestic violence in the relationship, which, you know, her relationship, it ended. Domestic violence was happening. She got out safe. I don't know what she was thinking about getting back in the vehicle with him. But he got her, and somehow she got a hold of. They said it wasn't sure if she had gotten a hold of the tablet and had texted 911 or something. I can always go back to that, but we're gonna finish out this horrible death of this little baby.
When she goes to work, and then she's called that the baby's in the hospital unresponsive. She's got as many questions as you would expect a mother to. When she said, "I just saw this baby just a couple hours ago when I came to work." So while she's working and trying to make ends meet, this sorry human being is home beating the job.
Can we beat him? Can we beat the fuck out of him?
Before he went to Walmart, and do we believe that it was after he came home?
Well, it's really subject to the best interpretation of the timeline that the detectives can see. They think it was before he went to Walmart, but we've not completed.
You guys need a hit, puff, puff, pass. I need a hit after this one.
Mental issues that's had previously.
No previous mental issues, and he was totally lucid and rational until he found out what kind of trouble he was in, and then he didn't remember anything.
Oh my god, of course.
Well,
No criminal history.
Were determined to be caused by him and not something, let's say, environmental when he was at Walmart.
well, certainly when you see these injuries, and this baby's 4 months old, you know that they're like maybe 4 months old or something. So we see separate sets of bruising across the forehead. You see a fracture across the back of the head and back. These other sides called hitting a hard object. When you see 10 ribs are broken, that's from either squeezing or beating them in the rib.
Oh my god.
You see the child had an hemorrhage in the spinal column. That's just all indicative of a horrific beating.
It says here that there was at least one other occasion where this baby was left alone. How was that determined in the investigation? Do you believe that there are more times other than that?
That's still under investigation.
Ooh, you guys.
We have other snippets of information that are certainly going to be followed up, but we have to focus on the murder of this child, and then we'll go back after we get this piece of it done and tie the loose ends of it. When we release this information to you this soon after an arrest or an investigation, you know, we don't have the loose ends tied up to the investigation.
Any indication that he just didn't want the child?
Zero.
He didn't want the
We all see
child.
answers for this. We all think there's got to be an answer. There's got to be an answer. It's got to be a mistake because nobody could beat a 4-month beautiful little girl to death. So he can, and he did. Okay? Thank you.
I'm shocked. I'm just fucking flabbergasted.
Last week, if you remember, we talked.
I don't know how he did that. I don't know how he got up there and was able to give that speech. I mean, I busted out in tears because I can't imagine. I've had a rib fracture. I've had a rib broken. It's very, very painful. My dad's had 4 through 7 or 4 through 8 of his ribs broken on one side. So I know the pain of a broken rib or even a fractured rib, for that matter.
Thank you very much for being with us on this Friday. I have with us today our brand new Deputy Chief of Winter Haven, Vance Monroe. Now, the reason he doesn't know where he stands is because he retired as a major for me in charge of all the east side of the county.
Okay, so here is.
Hey ladies, we're giving out a ton of Morphe makeup
Hey
right now for
ladies, you're
free.
giving out free
No credit
Morphe.
card needed.
The best side hustle to start in
Crap.
2022
Ad.
is not by doing Amazon FBA, real estate, or drop.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being with us today.
Florida
Last
undercover
week, if you remember,
child
we talked
set
specifically
sting
about
leads to
an
7
operation
arrests.
where we
2
arrested
hours ago.
228 people for prostitution and human trafficking. At the same time that operation was underway, we also had another operation underway where we were specifically searching out sexual predators.
You gotta be kidding me. Oh, that poor baby Spitfire. I can't
That
imagine.
was our primary mission. And as I've said before, it takes a lot of people to put these operations on. And if we'd only arrested one person, the entire week would have been worth all the investment. But we arrested many more than that. But that's not possible without our colleagues and our partners. Today I have, representing the Lakeland Police Department, who worked with us, Ty Thompson, who is a captain. We also have Sheriff Crawford from Hardin County, Lieutenant Austin Leal from Auburndale Police Department, Lieutenant Dale Hampton from the Lake Wells Police Department, and then from the State Attorney's Office is Monica Smith. Brian Haas, the State Attorney, is simply the very best. And he thinks, like all of us think, that it is unacceptable for these sexual predators to roam around and attempt to engage in sex with children. He recognizes how dangerous they are. Now, Monica is the tiniest person of our group, but she's the baddest one. When she gets in court, she is going to hold these people accountable according to the law. And they may look at us for our size, but they need to look at Monica for her determination to keep the people and the children safe. And I appreciate Brian appointing you to that position. But today I'm going to go over some snapshots. And in addition to these folks that were arrested,
My phone's too hot, so I'm gonna unplug that charger.
These folks,
Hi.
those folks,
Hi,
those
Ryan.
folks have already been through the system, and we're going to talk
Sorry,
about
guys,
them.
I had to
But understand
refresh my.
that these folks
Whew.
will be those folks, and some of them are already on that list. So let's go over and talk about the ones we arrested.
Did it go over that guy's charges?
He's already designated as a sexual offender. So see, he's on this list because he's doing it again. But he was also
Wait, before we go back to this.
Now to our other top story tonight. A father behind bars accused of beating his 4-month-old daughter. She died
What the hell?
just 2 days later. This is Nightside. I'm Dave Wagner.
Now, Carolina Lee, police say this all happened in their home in Bartow.
10 Tampa Bay's Angelina Salcido was there tonight. Spoke to neighbors, heartbroken over this case.
Gruesome and unfathomable. That's how detectives and neighbors describe this 4-month-old baby girl's death.
God.
Tonight, neighbors tell me that they wish they could have protected her and they just want to know why this happened.
I can't imagine anything like that happening in town.
But it did, right across the street.
Makes sense.
People left heartbroken after the news their own neighbor killed his 4-month-old daughter.
It was obvious
God.
that the child had multiple injuries.
The investigation into her death started almost 2 weeks ago. Bartow police and Polk County deputies worked to find out what happened to 4-month-old Willow behind these doors.
Willow.
It's all something.
Oh my gosh, we finally learned the baby girl's name is Willow. Aww. You guys, she was only 4 months old and her name was Willow. Because the The cop didn't do her name. Just didn't
22-year-old
relieve
Jacob
her name.
Kubai now arrested and charged with aggravated manslaughter of a child,
Good.
aggravated child abuse, and knowingly abusing a child without
Good.
bodily harm.
Good.
10 ribs.
Oh my God.
Our detectives said they counted a minimum of 10 strikes to the
Willow was also left with a fractured skull.
Oh God, poor
His daughter
baby.
dropped off his wife at work before needing to go to Walmart for
Look at that
groceries.
fucker.
7:50. Fed the baby, checked on her at 8 o'clock. checked
I
on
say
her
fry
at
him.
8:10 p.m.
I
checked
say
on
we
her
punch
at
him in the face, cut his dick off,
Willow here
feed it to the dogs.
found her unresponsive. Doctors found that she had no brain activity and suspicious injuries. That's when she was taken by helicopter to St. Joseph Hospital.
Let's take every part of his body part.
and lived 2 more days before she died.
The video
Oh,
shows Jacob in Walmart, no baby in sight.
We've not completed the investigation yet. Our supposition is it was before he went to Walmart.
Jacob Kubai made his first appearance in court early this morning. He is being held without bond as deputies continue to investigate. They say Jacob left Willow at home unsupervised at least one other time.
that must be the mom talking.
Tonight, Angelina Salcido.
No, maybe not. Okay, the mom at first. The mom's not speaking.
Bartow, where a 22-year-old father is locked up.
22 years
His
old.
4-month-old daughter, Nicole, whose identity we've concealed, can't believe the news.
It's devastating. It's absolutely heartbreaking.
Officers say a 22-year-old man who lives in her Bartow neighborhood killed his 4-month-old daughter.
We're so close by. We're close with all of our neighbors, and you just wish that you could have intervened or done something, or if you knew their situation, if you could have helped in some way.
According to Polk County Sheriff Brady Judd, it all started in late February when the 22-year-old Jacob Kubai was watching his daughter at home while his wife, the child's mom, was at work.
So she's working 2 jobs.
Yeah.
Jacob's staying home.
Judd says Kubai showed up at the hospital that night and said he found the baby unresponsive, but the sheriff says his deputies and Bartow police officers discovered inconsistencies with that explanation. He says they learned Kubai ran to Walmart, leaving the 4-month-old at home. They also discovered injuries to the child that caused them to arrest Kubai.
Our detectives said they counted a minimum of 10 strikes to the forehead.
Ow.
The baby was beaten in the forehead at least by 10 different strikes. 10 ribs were fractured. They said that would have been from a squeezing of the child.
Oh my God.
The only person that was home with the baby at the time.
Was him.
The baby ultimately died at a Tampa hospital. For that, now charged with a list of felonies, the sheriff says he never showed remorse or offered an explanation.
He started saying things like, this is real. My wife's not real. My baby's not real.
Neighbor Nicole, meanwhile, offers this advice to other parents.
There we
Just
go.
always ask for help. Even if you don't feel like maybe you need help, always just reach out. Someone is always willing to help or be there for you.
By the way, the sheriff says investigators have no reason to believe the baby's mother participated in the abuse.
Thank God.
In Bartow,
Thank God that at least we know that. Thank God we know that, because I was about to snap on this mother. Oh my God.
The father faces several charges following the death of his daughter. Polk County Sheriff Brady Judd said he viciously murdered his beautiful 4-month-old baby girl.
Mm-mm.
Our detectives said they counted a minimum of 10 strikes.
Jesus, we have to listen to that again. Can't you
The
just
baby was
fry him?
beaten at least by 10 different strikes.
22-year-old Jacob Kubai appeared in court today
See,
for
look.
aggravated child abuse and manslaughter charges. Investigators say the baby was taken to the hospital last month for injuries, including a fractured skull.
How do you get long hair so
and
quick?
scratches. Kubai took care of her while the mom was working. Investigators say he left the baby at home when he went to
Look
the
at the
store.
cute house.
He claimed the baby was fine when he came home and fed her, but he later found her not breathing.
All right, y'all. What do you think? I can't believe that. I'm glad the mom's not involved. Thank God, because I was worried about that. Spitfire, you were right, girl. It's tough most of the days. I take care of the rescues, but I would fill the house up with kids and keep them safe. Me too, Miss Spitfire. Me too. If I could have all the kids in the world and my animals and have a big, huge farmhouse on a big, huge lot of acres, and I've always wanted to live on a farm, have a farmhouse, have a big house with a white picket fence. Not really a white picket fence, but a nice fence, you know. my neighbor has a nice fence in her backyard, and she paints it, and um, I just cannot believe that. So they got um, there's so much. There's That's exactly what Dolly said earlier as he was getting ready to leave from where he was at, that there's just so much, nobody can cover everything. And I 100% totally believe we can't cover everything. That's why we need more people doing true crime, doing different things, doing different cases, doing things from, different parts of the world. Instead of being all in the drama, all my fellow YouTubers out there, please step away from the drama and let's focus on saving kids and saving people's lives. That's what the whole point of this is. We had the Amber Alert system is a great thing. That thing is awesome. We've already saved so many kids by having an Amber Alert. Within the past month of me coming back, we've had Amber Alerts that have happened, and the kids were brought back safe. We have the one in Dollar General incident. And we gotta focus on what's happening in the world. Now, before we had went back to this video, Spitfire, you had said that of the other guy, of Grud, his name, Polk County Sheriff guy, he had busted and they caught 228 people. Folks, that link is in the comments. Now they have also had another sting in the meantime of that sting that we were watching. Now, this was updated an hour ago. We'll play this one. And then I think we've had a lot today. I've only been here for an hour and 9 minutes.
That being exploited and being trafficked by my mother's boyfriend.
Stacey Ham tells me she was first
Oh my
exploited
God.
at just 2 years old.
I actually didn't know I was trafficked to my late 20s, and then until I actually received human trafficking education.
As a survivor of human trafficking, Ham now works with One More Child as a lived experience expert, and she joined law enforcement officers during an 8-day undercover human trafficking operation that led to the arrest of a record
Oh my
228
God.
suspects and the rescue of 13 trafficking victims.
We embed our
Woo!
counselors with us from the absolute.
He doesn't mess around. You are absolutely right, girl.
They are every bit as important to our investigation as our detectives.
Sheriff
He
Grady
don't
Judd
mess
says
around.
a total of 58 human trafficking victims have been identified within the last year with
Wow.
help from social services organizations during these kinds of operations.
They have been victimized in some way in their history, or they just feel like they don't have any other options. So we let them know that we have resources and we have teams that can wrap around them and help them find meaningful employment.
Victims will be offered services for years to come to help them heal from this traumatic lifestyle.
As a survivor and someone that didn't recognize that I was a survivor, it took the appropriate human trafficking training to recognize what it looks like. I feel like that's why we're missing so many victims out there.
I'm Polk County reporter Rebecca.
There's a training that you can go to. Grady for 2024. Absolutely, Spitfire. I agree. Wait, so there's a training that you can take. There's a class that you can take. I want to do that because I want to be able to spot out human trafficking, I would love to. Who else would take the class? If anybody would take the class, would anybody do it with me? We need to figure that out because we do need to be familiar in how to see the signs more. Oh, there is a new sign that I've heard. I guess if you see anybody ever do this, that means that they're in danger. I don't know if I still have the video on my shorts. Wow. I definitely want to take the training if there is one, to spot it. I just can't believe he busted out another one. Like he's on them good. So he had
An operation.
all these things happening.
We arrested 228 people for prostitution
Oh my
and
God.
human trafficking. At the same time that operation was underway, we also
I'm looking
had
for-
another operation underway where we were specifically searching out
There was a kid that spent a night in Target Monday, reunited,
wanting to have sex with children.
found in a Target store. How do you leave your kid in a Target store?
And as I've said
People,
before, it takes
calm
a
the
lot of
fuck
people to put
F
these
on.
operations on, and if we'd
What was
only
I looking
arrested
for?
one
That video. Hold on.
the entire week would have been worth all the investment. But we arrested many more
Nope, that's not it.
investment. But
Let me
we
look.
arrested many more than that.
Might be on
But
this.
that's not possible without our colleagues and our partners. Today
So
I
no,
have
we'll listen to
representing the
this while I
Lincoln
find
Police
it.
Department who worked with us, Ty Thompson, who is the captain. We also have Sheriff Crawford from Hardy County, Lieutenant Austin.
Oh, my
Leal
back
from
hurts
Auburndale
so
Police
bad
Department,
today.
Lieutenant Dale Hampton from the
I think it's
Lakeville
because I
Police
slept with my mom on her bed for 2
And then
days.
from
It
the
felt
state
good.
attorney's office is Monica Smith. Brian Haas, the state attorney, is simply the very best. And he thinks like
Oh,
all of
and I
us
don't know if you guys know. I don't know if you guys know LB. I used to watch her back in the day. I love her. She mostly does like pop culture kind of content. Her cousin was missing, and please go check her story out, her cousin's story out. But this is, let me find it. Let me get circulated. LB. Please go check her out. Um, they did find her cousin that was missing. And I want you guys to go check out her story because it is about missing. She said the cops didn't really want to help. They just kind of shut her off. I do believe he was living in she said a sober living. So it just, cops don't like people who were in addiction or living in, they don't. Some of them just don't care if you're in sober living or in rehab and you go missing. You're not, it's sad. It is very, very sad. Let me see. I can find it. Because they went like this for help, and I guess this means help. And if you spot that sign, to turn it to call the police. If you can follow. I'm looking, guys. Hold on. Yep, found it. This is just one of the videos that I found the other day.
There's no license plate on the car,
They're calling the police.
and the way they were driving was even a little scattered, like it seemed a little chaotic. Okay. Okay, thank you. All right, bye.
I don't believe this was a skit, you guys. This was real.
They'll send someone in this area, but like, what are we supposed to do? Should we just follow them anyways? They said not to follow them.
I think, what if they don't find her?
I mean,
Right.
they're probably not going to find her. There's nothing they can do unless it's like at a house or something. They can't follow a car.
I'll just stay back a little bit and see where they go. I just feel bad because she looked really sad.
It's so hot outside, and they probably have no air in there.
Just don't get too close, okay?
This would be some scary ass shit.
Oh, they're going. They're turning up their light. Yes.
You found it? Yeah, you're gonna watch it after? Yes, please.
And the way they were
I just
driving
looked up
was even a
LB
little
on
scattered,
her
like it seemed a little
here.
chaotic.
That was what I did last night. Yeah, LB, I used to love watching
Okay,
her.
thank you.
Especially when she was going through the harassment with that guy. I was in her Discord for a while. I was a member, but one day I was looking out for LB and my intentions were really good. I had heard, what's his face? I don't even know who he is, U-Rock or whatever, was saying he was going to sue her and said something about her taping up her children. So I wrote in the Discord, I said, I don't know, I don't have LB's email or how to reach out to her, but I just have her in Discord. So I just said, hey, I'm just checking in to make sure everything's okay. Did you see what the idiot is doing? And some crazy person just went off on me. It's just mean and horrible. So I left and never went back. And I liked LB, but her little cousin is missing. Was missing. And she couldn't get no help. That's bullcrap. So I'm gonna find the other part for you guys so you guys could actually see what had happened. So let me see. Let me show you. Come on. I suppose now I'm not gonna be able to find it. Down, 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 down. Okay, so if I can find it, if my tablet would load up, guys, it'd be alright. But it wants to be a pain in my butt. But does anybody know if that's a real sign? LE wouldn't help me when my daughter was missing. Oh my god, really, Spitfire? That's crazy. That is nuts. Hi, be careful. Be careful. Hi. Hello, quit looking at me like that. A couple kisses is fine. Now I got stuck in your twofers. Oh, easy. 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 What? You got an eye booger again. Just check your teeth first while you're in there. Come on, look at your teeth first. No, easy. No bite. Scuba. Hi. Hey, look what I found. You got your turkey over there. Get your turkey. Get your turkey. Here. Here. You can have your slobber back. Look, you left this in the makeup room. Your turkey. But you took its head. Look, this is all that's left of him. You stink like you've been outside. You been outside all day? Huh? You go get some water? So I'm wondering if that's really the missing this, because they went like the girl that was in the car went like this to get their attention. I was trying to find. Okay. I liked it, but I don't know where.
It was even a little scattered, like it seems a little chaotic. Okay.
I want to find the other ones, but
Alright, bye. If you ever hear
I can't.
ever hear someone call out to you when you know you're home,
This shit was scary too, you guys.
like a loved one, do not answer.
Listen to this.
Recently, I told y'all about Melody's Rose, who was a TikToker that went viral after hearing her name called out in a voice that sounded just like her own while home alone. But recently, there's been such an influx in these videos, what all call mimic videos, of people hearing their loved ones calling out for them when they aren't even home.
Making some chorizo for the hubby. Gotta make some extra this morning. Said he's gonna bring over his friend.
No! Quit. Spielberg. Stop. Quit it. Did that scare you?
That sounded like a man's voice calling out to her multiple
What?
times. If you
Did that
ever
scare
hear someone
you?
call out to you
What?
when you're home alone, even if it sounds like a loved one, do not answer. Recently, I told
You're gonna
you
hurt
about
yourself.
Rose, who was a TikToker that went viral after hearing
Yeah.
her name called out in a voice that sounded just like
Go
her
on.
phone while home alone. But recently,
Go
there's
on.
been such an influx in these videos, what all call mimic videos.
Yeah.
People hearing their loved ones calling out for them when they
I gotta go wash my face.
Making some chorizo for the hubby. Gotta make some extra this morning. Said he's gonna bring over his friend.
That could be freaking out. You see it all over. I know, it's crazy.
Okay, anyway, I don't know what happened. Okay, you are crazy.
No. Don't ever say you're crazy.
clear as day that sounded like a man's voice calling out to her
You heard that.
times. If you ever hear someone call out to you when
I'm running. If I hear that in my house,
like a loved one,
I'm running. Unless it's my stepmom. I will hear that. But I don't understand why I can't find that lady's video of the help, because I watched it several times. Maybe I saved it. Hold on. Before I go, I want you guys to see this, because I want people to learn that hand signal. If people see that, that means that it's real. It happened 1 month ago. I'm looking in my likes, as I would have liked it, so I could have saved it. So I'm just going and looking. It was a couple days ago. Ah, found it. Here you go.
Go, go, go. Freaking snap. Yeah, go get her, go get her. Hurry. 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 What are you saying? What are you? Go, 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 go.
this is a sign for help. Please learn it, look out for it, and share and teach it to others.
Now, you tell me that that wouldn't be some scary ass shit. Look at this lady trying to steal a homeless guy's dog. They filmed it. So they're like really great influencers that go out, but they
Steal my dog.
they discovered this lady, so that is real. So it means if you see anybody with this signal to you, don't sit on your ass, call 911, get the help immediately, because you don't know what it could save.
Hurry. Hurry. What are you saying? What are you? Go, 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 go.
You could tell in that she must be from Russia, maybe, because I have no idea.
This is a sign for help. Please learn it, look out for it, and share and teach it
Yes.
to others.
And there's the number 2-800-799.
Call the police. It's over. It's over. God, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Yeah, I just don't understand why someone would steal my dog.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, he doesn't look like he's too bad. Dog looks like he's very well taken care of for being homeless.
Baxter. Hey, are you gonna be here for a little while? What time is it? It's 3. Flight of 4. I'm sorry? Yeah, of course I'm gonna be here. I'm not going anywhere. Okay, I was like, we are gonna be back here in like half hour to an hour. Meet you right here, okay? Is that cool? Yeah, okay. All right.
They go and get him.
We're not taking back straight, I promise.
Aww.
Come on.
He warned her that if she asks for help, he will harm her.
There's another one. This one is a saying. This one is a saying.
Her if she's okay.
Listen,
She is too afraid to say anything.
I would be too. But there's a thing to say.
The girl is now very scared but remains calm. She tells the bartender that she would like an angel shot with a twist. The bartender says he doesn't know what that is. She asks him to Google it. He says to just tell her what's in it. She says I don't know. Please Google this. I'll tip you big. He agrees to.
I haven't seen that video, but I haven't seen them do a another video about it, but so we do know an angel shot with a twist is a meaning too. So I'm wondering if, we got to have these signs now. And since we're all in, the topic of missing, and I found that I thought, well, I'm going to bring it to you guys' attention, see if any of you guys know anything about that. I do believe that that this couple goes out and does good things. They did buy that gentleman with the homeless dog that this lady tried to steal from this homeless man.
Police. Call the police. All right, you know what? It's not over. It's over. It's over. I will be back. God, I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
And then
Yeah, I don't care. I'm so sorry.
It's what's his name? Baxter. Baxter. Hey, are you gonna be here for a little while? What time is it?
I got a flight to Paris.
Like a flight of
A flight.
to Paris. Yeah, of course I'm going to be here. I'm not going anywhere.
I'm looking for it.
We're gonna be back here in like half hour to an hour. We'll meet you right here, okay? Okay, cool. Okay, here. All right. About a half hour. We're right back.
I'm looking.
We're not taking Baxter, I promise. Come on.
They were so worried about
He warned
that
her
lady
that if she
taking
asks for help, he will
taking their
harm her.
dog.
The bartender asks her if she's
I'm
okay.
looking.
She is too afraid to say anything.
It's Tony and Angel. They have 1.16 million subscribers.
The girl is now
But they're
very
the cutest couple ever. They're funny as hell.
She tells the bartender that she would like an angel shot with a twist. The bartender
Oh,
says
found it.
he doesn't know what that.
Look at this old lady. Look at this lady trying to steal.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. I'm taking.
She gets right up there. She don't care. She goes for that dog.
I'm where he should be, not
Which is
here.
where?
Not here.
That's not your dog.
Yeah, I am taking care of a dog. You're stealing a dog, man.
No.
This dog is in jeopardy, and
Of
I
what?
work for it's an animal rescue group. Have you ever heard?
I don't think it's animal rescue, ma'am, and that's not your dog. You're gonna.
I'm sorry, but this dog would be better put down than this. If not,
Absolutely not.
I will fight you right
ma'am,
now.
let go of the dog.
Oh,
You know what? All right, let go of the dog. Not over.
Yes,
Get
bye.
this, please. Not over.
It's not over.
I'm sorry.
Bye.
Gosh, I just like
That lady don't play. Hey, Vesa. Hey, guys. They went to Target and got a $500 gift card for him, and they got Baxter a $500 gift card to Petco. So if that couple wasn't there to save that dog or save that lady, here is this is the how scary. That guy left her in the car.
Oh, he's going inside. Go, let's go get her. Go.
Make sure I'm in the clear. Hold on.
She's still in the car. I think we go. No. Drive next to her. Go. Drive up there.
He's like, drive.
Stand back in this parking space. Like we're going.
So they got her. They saved her. I don't know if they're going to do a follow-up on it. Oh, yeah, they did. They did. Never mind. They did. The lady came out and spoke and said that this hand signal means this. So if you guys ever see this, please call 911. You could save somebody's life.
A little chaotic.
She really sounds like she's with the PTEA. Yeah. How are you gonna steal a dog? That dog does not look like it's in bad condition. Yes, the guy is homeless, but maybe he's not homeless. But the guy doesn't look like he's that bad.
God, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Yeah, I don't want someone to steal my dog.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm so sorry.
Look at that. The dog looks healthy. Fine.
Hey, are you gonna be here for a little while? What time is it?
I like what he says.
Flight at 4. A flight? Paris. Yeah, of course I'm gonna be here. I'm not going anywhere. I was like, what? We are gonna be back here in like.
That's such a cute suggestion.
Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. Alright. About a half hour. We'll be right back. What? We're not taking Baxter, I promise. Come on. Police. Call the police.
Alright, you know what? It's not over.
It is.
They found. I'm just so glad. So I'm glad everybody showed up today. If you guys want to check out their channel, it's Tony and Angel. She's a really pretty blonde. She's really pretty. But they do they go out and maybe the dog skit, maybe that's a skit and it wasn't real. Maybe it was, but they do a lot of the skit.
I'm just knowing it.
Did you make a fuss?
They do all kinds of them, but I do believe that one was real because that lady did come up and speak and say that this means help. So they put they do a lot of domestic violence. It looks like skits and how to help or protect people. We have a homeless guy in our community with a dog, and he looks great. People make sure and he don't, and the dog have food, blankets, etc. Aw, that's so sweet, Vassar. Yeah, and I do believe sometimes homeless people, when they're homeless, they take more care of their pet than they do themselves. But that guy looked well. The dog looked healthy, did not, and those people even went out and bought a $500 gift card to Petco for the dog and $500 for Target for him for food, clothing or whatnot. And God sees it forward, and if you pay forward, and that's what I'm about to do. I'm going to be able to help a few people that helped me when I was in need. So but yeah, look for the sign of this sign. It says help me. Be aware of your surroundings. Like I said, if you see something, say something. Make sure you check out the Amber Alerts, read them. Like, every time we get an Amber Alert, you'll see me do this. I'm gonna go back and make sure they were found. If they haven't been found yet, I have something I'm working on in Toledo. A missing. They shot a 5-year-old. I'm looking up for more stuff on that case. I'll probably come tomorrow if I can get some more information. I found their wanted sign on Family Dollar. Their doors. So I want to dig into that. Of course, the Madeline Soto. We now have 60 charges on that man. Oh, look. Dietz did. Okay. Shout out to Dietz. Oh my gosh. There's 30 of them right there. This is crazy. Insane. I'm going to be able to read all these. I don't think I'm going to read them out loud. You guys can go check out Dietz as well. Dietz on the streets. Stephen Stern's charges have been updated to over 60 various charges. The first 20 are acts performed on a minor, and the last 40 are possession of CSAM. Within each of those is 40 counts, despiting 10 or more images, over 400 images. That is truly gut-wrenching. Still no updates as to charges pertaining to Maddie's death or disappearance. What a monster. You are absolutely right, Vassar. What a fracking. Look, here's just material. This is just, you guys probably won't be able to read, but look at all these fine print. Like, these are all those charges, which is just sickening. It is just, oh my God. And the mother just, I don't understand the mom. I don't understand how this mom did this. Okay, I just, sad. It's sad. I can't believe how much I cried on this. I cannot believe that. I don't know what something keeps trying to take. Freaking Cash App. One of my fellow. I must be one of my subscriptions keeps trying to charge my Cash App card. And it's like, dude, there's only 78 cents on there. No, I lied. There's 25 cents on my Cash App card. And I'm like, I'm only subscribed to Dolly's, a couple other people, Jones's members. Yeah, I'm a couple to Emmys, but or maybe I'm not. I don't know. Someone's trying to come get me for $3.20. They're gonna have to wait. But this is just truly still no updates and charges. Has nobody, and the mom still hasn't spoken. I think she has lawyered up. Sweater nails, but not quite what you think. I don't know about those. What do you guys think about them? I don't like them. But yeah, so we got a lot of crazy stuff out here happening. So let's just pray for Madeline to get justice. Let's pray for all the missing kids. Let's pray for, people to stop bullying people. Let's pray that people could just live and, we got bigger things to worry about than fighting. That's what I'm saying. We got way too much to be happening, to be fighting over little petty stuff, And we found the 1-year-old, and I did not know that there was a foster for the mom and daughter. Like, I didn't know that there was, because they were in a foster shelter, the mom and a daughter, and he's being extradited back to Westchester of Cleveland. Because he was found in Akron, and Akron is 30 minutes out of Cleveland. So, we did that today. The Amber Alert. This is why we have Amber Alerts, which is really good. I'm glad we found the mom and the baby. The mom is only 17, they said, and the baby dad is 22 years old, and he took them, and somehow on the tablet she had texted 911, and that's how they were able to reprehend him. So I'm really glad that they put the Amber Alert. Now, I got the Amber Alert when I was at my mom's. I just don't remember if it was Sunday after we just got home from the party, or if it was Monday morning. Might have been Monday. But thank God she's found. So she has, according to the rumor, Tazzy took me live, camera near the playground or school. Yeah. It's crazy. My mom was all been calling me, so I'm gonna give her a call, and I gotta go to the grocery store. Maybe I'll take you guys on the ride with me to the grocery store. Maybe if my hubby don't go, maybe I'll take you guys if my phone's charged. I gotta call mom, and she called me earlier this morning, but I told her I'd call her back because I was listening to Tina, and she was like, "Oh my God, you better call me back because I'm my mom was 7 years old. My mom the other day. She's very upset that Tina's 71 years old and is going through all this. My mom said, let me get on that thing and let me have something to say. And I was like, no, Mom, you're not getting on here and saying, I don't need you being attacked by the workers. Absolutely not. You're 71. You don't need that either one. And neither does Tina. She's 61. My mom's just so amazed at how the internet's working. So my mom's kind of seen the colors of the internet, and she didn't like it. She's like, you're on there? And I'm like, yeah. I was like, I've already been bullied. And she's like, oh, don't let me tell me. I'm like, Mom, don't. Well, thank God my mom can't subscribe to my channel because she doesn't have a Google account because she has an iPhone. and I don't know how to work iPhones, so she can't really get on YouTube and watch me. I tried, but I didn't have time to sit there and help her create a Google screen name, an email. So just for her to subscribe, she can't. So my mom can't subscribe to my own channel, which sucks, but it'll be all right. I'm here though. So yeah, I just can't believe it. You know, all this crap. And that guy's out, and just thank God they got him. But just, you know, why extradite and say all that? Just say you're taking him back to the damn jail. But I do believe in Spitfire Grady. Is that how you say his name? Grady for 2024, because he was he did some good work. Yes, yeah. My niece said she would help her. My best friend Destiny is like, I don't know how to do the iPhone either, and I'm like, I don't know. All she needs is a Google, and then she'll be all right. I think she needs a Google Gmail, and then she uses her Yahoo and her iPhone stuff that she has to have. So she's something else. But she's like, let me get on there, and I'm like, no, Mom, we're not getting on here. But she did feel bad for Tina, and she just wanted to tell Tina to keep her head up, pretty much, don't take nobody's shit. She loved Tina's red hair, just like I used to have red hair sometimes too. I used to pull off the red hair. Tina's red fiery hair I would love to have. My mom is 86 and is very, very tech savvy. Oh my God, wow, 86. My mom knows her iPhone, but she don't know any other phone, but she just don't know, like, she gets on Facebook and all those shorts and all that, and, you know, she has all of her friends on Facebook and stuff, but when it comes to YouTube, she don't know. And it usually has to be set up for her, but she loves her iPhone. I never would have thought my mom would be operating an iPhone, but she is, so it's funny. Oh, I'm so sorry you lost your mom 2 years ago. That is sad. That sucks. It's hard too. I lost my stepmom. It'll be 2 years in June, so I definitely know what it feels like to lose somebody so close. My mom lost her sister just last year as well. It's hard when you lose somebody so, especially your mom. My stepmom and I, we were really close. But then my stepmom always tried to cause me and my mom to fight, and that was hard to try to keep the peace between both of them. And my mom being overprotective and didn't want to share me. And then my stepmom wanted to pinpoint fights. It's just crazy. I'm so sorry. It's been... Somebody must get their housework done because there's a truck out front. Scammer took all of her money, and then she couldn't pay for her meds, and she... Oh my God, no way. Hi, Peggy. Oh my God, Spitfire, I'm so sorry. My dad gets blood clots, and I know how dangerous blood clots are. Oh my God, I saved my mom from getting scammed. She was doing that. She got a scammer got a hold of her and was having her funding taken. This person was sending her money and Western Union stuff. Hi, Peggy. That's why I help take the scammers out now. Yes, yeah, definitely, babes. I am totally for it too. I had to go get my mom help because she wasn't listening to me. I kept telling her, I said, Mom, that guy is a scammer and you don't know what you're doing for that money. That money could be, and all it was doubling up for that person when she received it. Then she sent it back out. He told her you could keep a little bit, send me the rest of it, and he would send a lot. And here it was. I went to a detective and I showed him all these receipts and stuff and told him that I'm worried for my mom. Can you go talk to her? At the time, I think she was 68 when this was going on. And he did. He looked into it and he said he had a suspicion it had something to do with funding the tea. I don't know what, the terrorism or whatever that was going on. And it's scary. Those scammers can ruin the elderly's life. She did. I was thinking she trying to ruin her life because my mom thought that too. My mom thought I was just trying to ruin her love life and why did I take those receipts and why did I get this detective? I'm just, Mom, because I was trying to save you. You don't understand what the scammer was doing to you. You were taking the money and so because we do what's right. My mom thought the same thing. I was trying to ruin her life, and why did I go and do all this? And you got to. You got to. I appreciate everybody stopping in. Thank you, Miss Spitfire, for giving us a little bit of your story, a little bit of your mom's story. And, you know, these elderly got to be careful for the scammers. The scammers take advantage of the people all the time. Now, yesterday, Monday, I was waiting for my Social Security appointment to happen, and I had 2 scammers call me before. I could have missed a phone call and would have had to wait, you know. But thank God that the scammers, I hung up right away because the one person sounded like they were away from the phone asking for my name. And I was like, I'm not saying yes or no because that's how they get you with yes or no when they ask for who you are. So I hurried up and hung up. And then another one had called right back. Protecting ourselves. Yes, we do. We do. Definitely need to get good internet and get one of those like you know how they have them sites where you can lock something. It's where they lock your identity if you pay that such and such whatever fee to help prevent hackers. So and see, my mom met her scammer on Facebook. He found her on Facebook, guys. And my mom had no idea he was a scammer. Saying that they were he worked on the resort of Africa in the rainforest. Just all of this. And my mom was gullible. My mom was like me. We are very, very gullible. My husband will still say it too. I'm very, very gullible. And I know I probably shouldn't be so gullible, but I am. I want to believe in good in everybody. That's my problem. And that's my problem, and I'm sticking to it. Sticking to it, girls. I'm too gullible. I believe everybody. I believe everybody has a good heart, and that's what gets me because not everybody out here has a good heart. But thank God that detective went to my mom, told her, like, hey, Susie, you got to quit. You can't keep doing this. You're jeopardizing a lot. You're jeopardizing your risk of your family. This dude sent my mom an iPhone, brand new out of the box, but it had a passcode on it. Couldn't access it. It's crazy. They are relentless. They are. They keep going and going and going. So, all right. I gotta go to the grocery store. The hubby just woke up a little bit. I'm gonna go get my check from my job that I was working at. They hired that lady back. I don't know why he would after she stole a ticket from a customer, but it's not worth my mental health being abused from Lisa. Absolutely not dealing with Lisa. So, But you guys have a great day. I don't know where everybody's at, but in Ohio right now, it is super nice. Let me see what it is. Let me know what you guys, I'm going to come back and read the chat later on this evening. But let me know what your weather got to today. I want to know what your weather got to today. 61 today. Oh, it says 65. 65. Says it feels like 65. Oh, look at the little frog. You guys see the frog? I love how the Weather Channel does that. It's raining now. No, it's not. Is it raining now? No. Humidity is 36, wind is 15%. Wednesday, 69 to 48. Thursday, blah, blah, blah. Alrighty. But look at that frog. It's too cute. Alright, y'all. I hope you guys have a good day. I gotta go clip coupons for Kroger's. Gotta go Kroger shopping. Love y'all. Be safe. Bye. Thank you all. Thank you.